Welcome to the eBiz Show, the show where we cut the crap and we give you the facts about online business. I'm your host, Jason Bax, and today we're doing a website called NeverGetBusted.com. This website sells DVDs on how to grow and possess marijuana without getting busted. Now, just because I'm reviewing this website doesn't mean I'm endorsing the content of this website. I don't use drugs and I don't condone the use of drugs. But I do condone following your passion, finding your market, answering the market's problem, and giving them a solution. And Barry Cooper has done that with his website, NeverGetBusted.com. Now, his website, this guy is qualified to teach how to not get busted because he was a cop, a very successful cop, a drug enforcement agent, in fact, that had over 800 drug busts to his name. And in fact, he actually went out and taught other police officers and agencies how to find smugglers, how to detect them and find them and bust them. And he was very successful at that. He simply flipped to the other side because he doesn't believe that people should go to jail, marijuana possessors should go to jail with violent criminals for a non-violent crime. And he is now a marijuana advocate. He's actually running for the governor, the Attorney General of Texas. So this guy is passionate. He's an advocate. He's outspoken. He's protected under the freedom of speech. And he's running for the Attorney General. And this guy gets a ton of traffic to his website. He's doing a lot of things right. He's got an attractive website. Obviously, his website has to be green. I mean, that just makes sense. Great graphics on his website. He gives you free tips, lots of free tips, and he's got tons of videos, which are snippets from the DVDs that he sells. Okay? So don't be afraid to give away content from your actual product that you sell. Barry is doing that. And, listen, I'm not interested in growing or possessing marijuana, and I've watched his videos, and they're really interesting. Now, my favorite show is Cops, so you can understand why I like watching these videos. Barry's a really outspoken guy. Barry and his wife, I got to give her credit as well, Candy. They sell DVDs. Now, let's go back a step in here. They've got videos all over the website. You can watch videos of him busting corrupt cops in some cases. He's got videos, as I said, from his product, where in one case he was flying over in a helicopter describing what he would look for in an outdoor marijuana growing operation so he could detect it from the air, and how you should organize your crop, I guess, so that you wouldn't get busted. It's very interesting stuff. And a subject, and it's so compelling that I'm not even interested in the subject and I'm compelled to watch it. He's got his products down below here, and he's since expanded into other complementary products. Now, Barry's not selling unrelated products here, like, how to get rich on the internet or things like that. He is offering products that his target market wants. So first of all, they don't want to get busted. They don't want to spend thousands of dollars in legal fees. So he provides information products, or in this case, DVDs. He then has products like, he's got extension products like how to not get busted in traffic stops and all sorts of different DVDs. But he also has, looks like a spray here that gets rid of the smell of marijuana. I don't know. But apparently that's a product that his market is interested in, which is, it's a bit of a line extension here, but it's complementary to the products he offers. He's got free tips here at the top. So you're not just going to his website to buy. He can offer free information. One thing I would recommend to Barry and Candy is to change the style sheet that you're using, because the font on your website is really light and really hard to read. So actually, I think fewer people are going to read it. He's got a forum for people who can post questions or ask questions or answer questions in this case. He's got a store. I said he's got a video gallery here, a video library of, there he is right here, actually in one of his outdoor, he actually found an outdoor grow operation that he goes in, he sneaks into it, and he discusses the mistakes they're making and the things they're doing right. Now, imagine that if you were doing this in a different industry. It could be, let's say, you're teaching people how to brew beer, and you go into some brewing operation. Or perhaps you're teaching people how to stage their home, go into somebody's home, hopefully with their permission, and discuss what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong. So these principles are not simply restricted to Barry's website and growing marijuana. Here's Barry, a clip from Barry doing a roadside stop and busting this gentleman for possessing marijuana. And here's him at the bottom, out in front of the state capitol there, doing some sort of speech. So he's developing a community. This community is interested in, obviously, you know what, but he's building a community and he's getting a conversation and a dialogue going with this community. He's an advocate within this community, so he's out in the forefront. He's interviewed by the media nationwide because he's got such a wild topic. And again, he is an advocate for legalizing marijuana. He doesn't believe it should be an illegal substance. Like in his case was, hey, we once had slavery and we once had prohibition. Why not just legalize the marijuana and get it over with? It's not a violent drug. And this is his case. Now, I happen to live in an area in Canada where marijuana is, for all intents and purposes, decriminalized. So, you know, I'm not going to say anything, but I don't use marijuana myself. What else is he doing? One thing Barry is, I think, doing wrong, and Candy, if you're listening, Candy, they don't have an affiliate program on their website. I looked around, I tried to find one. I did a search on their website here, and I wasn't able to find an affiliate program. Now, I am sure there are tons of marijuana-related website, paraphernalia websites that would love to promote Barry's videos. Now, it seems to me that Barry is only selling physical DVDs at this point, so there's not a ton of margin in there. I would suggest to Barry to maybe make an electronic version, so maybe split the profits, maybe 30%, 50% with the affiliates to promote the products. But he's missing out on a major marketing channel. He could have a lot of people promoting his product, and he doesn't currently have that going on. So Barry and Candy, if you're watching, start an affiliate program. Maybe an electronic book. Maybe cut people in 20%, 10% on your DVDs if they want to promote your DVDs. It's simply another way to generate traffic to your website. Now, when it comes to traffic, they're not doing too bad, because I went to Alexa and checked it out, just one of the places I would use to get market intelligence. And it turns out that Barry's website and Candy's website, nevergetbusted.com, is globally in one of the top 200,000 websites on the internet in terms of traffic. And in the United States, it's in the top 55,000. So even though this topic in the United States is illegal, they're getting a hell of a lot of traffic. Now, I do not know how many DVDs or how well they're doing, but since I've been aware of this website, he's continued to expand the product line. They've continued to get a lot of press. They get a lot of traffic. He's very active. The guy's passionate. Candy and Barry are passionate. They found a niche market. They know what they want. They're giving them what they want, and they're solving a problem. And these people, this market is highly motivated. So kudos to Barry and Candy. This has been eBiz. I'm Jason Bax.